Hari Om students, good morning to all of you. This is our new topic in this week's social science class. I hope you understood the previous lesson very well. By the time, let me make you remember, the experts are of the opinion that after the election procedure, there may be chance for hike in the epidemics. So should be very careful regarding this. I know all of you are very well aware about the fact your parents are also taking much care regarding this. Still, it is my duty to make you remember about this. Okay, so always keep in your mind the precautions to be taken. Don't roam here and there. Stay safe at home. Take hot food and hot water only always, and avoid outside food. Okay, and contact with the others. Now this week we are dealing with geography lesson, that is lifelines of the economy. So what do you mean by lifelines of the economy? What is called the lifelines of the economy? We have studied that under globalization, the entire world have changed into a village. How this is achieved? Can you tell me how this is achieved? The entire world have changed into a global village. Nandana, can you tell me how this is achieved? By close contact with the people. Is it or not? By close contact with the people, we have changed into a small village, the entire world. What is the importance of village? Meera, can you tell me what is the importance of village, or why we told it is a village? The village, each and every person knows others because it is a small area, and compared with the cities and towns, people have contact with each other. So everyone is known to each others. Is it so? So we are now saying that the entire world has changed into a village. Is it or not? This world has changed into a village because of our relationship or close contact with each other. How this is possible? How is it made possible? Because of the communication and transportation technology. So, we call communication and transportation as lifelines of the economy. Without transportation and without communication, nobody comes to know what is happening in and around us. We cannot go from one place to another. We cannot purchase the products. The producers cannot sell the products. So, our life is making smooth and comfortable with the help of the transportation and communication system. So, they are called lifelines of the economy. What are called the lifelines? Transportation and communication are called lifelines of the economy. Okay. Now, we wanted to collect the products. For that, we have to produce the product. For production, the producers require raw materials. Is it or not? Workers wanted to travel from one place to another. The workers require many other factors, or if the workers are staying in and around there, we require other things like shops or hospitals or schools around their surroundings. Then also the students have to move from one place to another to go for higher education or for different types of schools and colleges. Patients have to travel from one place to another to reach in hospitals. Like this way, all our economic activity or our entire economic activity is based on moving from one place to another for different purposes. This is possible with the help of transport and communication. So, they are called lifelines of the economy. Now, In olden days, people used it to walk from one place to another. Then slowly they invented wheel. The invention of wheel helped them to prepare bullock carts, horse carts, etc. It took long time to reach the modern means of communication and transportation system. See, during the time of the nationalist movement, the Britishers, when they were ruling here, they introduced railways. Even though they introduced it for their benefit, the nationalist movement attained a momentum under this transportation system. How it attained a momentum? The leaders are able to contact with people who are living in other areas, and also they can convey their ideas to them, and they can organize the people to function under these leaders or to protest against the British government. All these are made possible with the help of the transportation system. So see, even though it is introduced for their benefit, it helped Indians also in making the nationalist movement a very successful event. See the impact of transportation system. So for each and every economic activity, we require movement of goods, movement of people, movement of markets. Everything is required. So this is possible with the help of the transportation system. So the first important positive aspect is the movement of goods from supply location to demand locations. Which are the supply locations? Which are the supply locations? Shivabala, can you tell me which are the supply locations? The factories which is producing, or the villages where hand craft works are going on, or small production units working in villages. All these can be called as supply locations. Different productive units where producers are producing their products are called supply locations. From these supply locations, we have to shift the products to different demand locations, that is various markets working all over the country and outside the country. Both are there. So the producers require raw materials, they require workers, and the market require movement of the goods from the production unit to the demand locations. The consumers has to reach in the market to purchase the product. All these depending upon the transportation. See how it is very important, the transportation, or how the growth of transportation has made it faster, the movement of goods and the facilities what we enjoy today as a consumer. Not only purchasing of the goods is a consumer, the education system providing consumers, you are the consumers, you are getting benefit of the education system. When we go to a hospital, we are the consumers there, they are providing us with the service. So even though production units are not only where the consumers are coming, but all services also part of the consumption. Banking units, different banking units wanted to work. All these depending upon the transport and communication. So they are called the lifelines of the economy. Okay. Then movement of people from one place to another. That is also very important. Now India, we have relations with not only within our country but outside the country also. We are having a very good relationship with the entire world. Is it or not? Now, irrespective of our vast size, we have a vast size, geographical variations are there. So, irrespective of vast size, socio-cultural diversity, linguistic differences, we have close contact within the country and outside the country. We have studied that our ancient Arab traders came to our country. How they came? By using the transportation system. That time only waterways were there. So they depended on waterways to come to our country and have purchased the products from here. See how trade developed. So under transportation system or under the growth of transportation system, we have close contact with different parts of the world, within the country also, and we are moving our goods and services in and outside the country. Consumers are approaching the market. Market is moving from one place to another by supplying the various products, and the productive units require laborers and raw materials is available with the help of transport and communication. Like this way, each and every activity in our country is depending upon the movement of goods and services in one way or the other. This is possible with the help of transportation and communication. So they are called the lifelines of the economy. Okay. Now we can classify the means of transport into three categories. Which are the three categories? Land, water, air. The three means of transport what we have is land transport, water transport and air transport is there. Again we can subdivide the land transport into roadways, railways and pipeline transportation system is there. All of you know what is roadways, the buses, cars which are running through the roads, different trucks which are carrying goods, all these are a part of roadways. Railways, all of you know, different states in our country is linked with the railways. Long run trains are there. Within the state also different district headquarters are joined by the railways. All these we know. Then pipeline transportation is mainly used in the movement of these ores. Ore like substances are mainly transported with the help of pipelines, or these fluid like substances are transported with the help of the pipeline. So these are the three classification of the land transport system: roadways, railways and pipelines. Now water transport system, there is inland water transport system is there and overseas transportation system is there. What do you mean by inland transportation system? Within the country. Within the country, the water system which is used to travel within the country is called inland water transport, and which is used to go abroad is called overseas. Ships which are traveling to other countries either by carrying people or by carrying goods and services are called overseas transport. This all you are studying in your lower class onwards. Okay, overseas transport. Then air transport is mainly domestic airways are there, international airways are there. What do you mean by domestic airways? Within the country. The airways which travel within the country is called domestic airways. The air transport system which is going to other countries is called international airways. This also can be public undertakings are there. That is government undertakings are called public undertakings. Then there are many private undertakings are also there, or private owned airlines are also there. So these are the major classifications of means of transport: land transport, water transport and air transport. Landways can be classified into roadways, railways and pipeline. Water transport, inland and overseas water transport is there. Airways, domestic and international is there. Again, there is public undertakings are there and private undertakings are there. Okay, so we have analyzed the advantages of transportation system and the classification of the transportation system. So we have seen the different classification of transportation system. Now we can analyze one by one the transportation system, especially the advantages of roadways we can analyze first. So all of you know what is roadways, you know, what are the vehicles running through the roads, you know. Still, just we can analyze what are the advantages of the road transport system. So India has the largest network of roads. 2.3 million kilometer road system is functioning in our country. What makes the roads more important than other means of transport? Even though airways, railways are there or waterways are there, still roadways are considered as more important than these other means of transport. So what makes this more important than other means of transport? So what are the advantages? We can analyze one by one. Construction cost is less than that of railways. Construction cost of roads is compared to railways, it is less. You know, railway means we have to cover long distances. Sometimes we have to make tunnels, bridges, all these for railways to pass. So compared with the road transportation, construction of roads is less than the railways. When we compare railways and roadways, we can see that the cost of construction of roadways is less than the railways. That is one advantage. Then can traverse comparatively more dissected and undulating topography. What do you mean by dissected and undulating topography? Railways, we require somewhat plain surface is required. Hilly areas, up and downs, these are all very difficult for railways. Railways require plain surfaces are required, means leveled lands are required. Plain surface I mean leveled lands are required. But hilly areas or mountains or up and downs are not possible for trains to travel. So here roads can travel. Roadways can travel, or trucks or jeeps or buses, all these are going through the slopey areas, even in the Himalayan regions also. If you travel to Badari, Kedarnath and all, even there railways are not there, but buses, jeeps, all these are, trucks, all these are going. So such undulating, dissected lands, slopey areas, mountainous regions, all these places railways are very difficult to manage, but roadways can be managed. Okay. Then next one, economical. Compared with railways, it is economical. Why? Railway means we require large number of passengers, large quantity of goods are required for a transportation. But here we can accommodate few passengers and small quantity of goods can be transported. According to the number of passengers and quantity of goods, we have a small type of vehicles are available. According to the number of passengers and amount of goods, we can adjust the vehicles. There are small vehicles are there, large vehicles are there, is it or not? So there is economical compared with the railways. So if we wanted to carry a small quantity of goods, we can arrange a small vehicle. If you wanted large number of passengers and large volume of goods to be transported, you can arrange a large vehicle. But railways, this is not possible. So it is a more economical compared with the railways or other means of transport. Door-to-door service is possible. You are ordering in Amazon, Flipkart, lot of sites are there where you are placing your orders with the products. Is it or not? That is delivered in your home. So in your doorstep you will get the goods with the help of the road transportation system. So door-to-door delivery is possible. When you place an order with the different sites, the person is handing over the product to your home. How this is possible? With the help of this road transportation system. Where you are ordering the provisional items. What do you mean by provisional item? Rice, tea, sugar, all these are which is required. Now you can place the orders in the online, the people will deliver it to your home. Is it or not? Vegetables you can do like this way. Books if you want you can do like this way. So whatever things you are ordering, it is available in your doorstep with the help of this road transportation system. So it reduces the loading unloading charges. So it reduces the loading unloading charges as door-to-door delivery is possible. In a parcel service, the product comes. There one loading unloading charge is required. From there, the people sorting out the product by a two-wheeler, sometimes they are delivering the product in our house. Is it or not? So it helps us to reduce the loading unloading charges compared with railways or other means of transport as door-to-door service is possible. You should remember that these are all 3 marks or 5 marks questions can be asked. Okay, what are the advantages of roadways? Whenever I am teaching each topic, I insist you to read the textbook because lot of questions and these paragraphs can be source based questions can be asked. So please read the textbook and write your answer in the proper manner. Okay. Now, connects other means of transport or works as a feeder mode of transport or link between other means of transport. What do you mean by feeder mode of transport or link between other means of transport? You want to go to airport. Is it or not? Is there any airport near your house? Is there any airport near your house? Krishnadev, can you tell me? No. You have to go to Ernakulam, you have to go to Trivandrum or Kozhikode or Kannur where airport is located. For that, even though you go by train, you can reach up to, if you are going to Ernakulam, you can reach up to Nedumasheri airport you are going, you can reach up to Ernakulam or Aluvai. From there, you have to again travel to reach in the airport. That require a road transportation system. Required or not, we have to go by train. We have to reach in the railway station. Railway station is not near to our house. Is it or not? Then you have to travel by roadways to reach in the railway station. If you are going by ship, you have to go to the Cochin shipyard where you can arrange your travel. There also you require a land transportation system. Is it or not? So even though you use other means of transportation system to reach that place, you require a link is required. That is a road transportation system. So it connects other means of transport like airways, railways and waterways. Okay, that is how it acts as a feeder mode of transport or between different transportation system. Okay, so what are the advantages? Construction cost is less, can useful at dissecting and undulating surfaces or slopy or hilly areas of the Himalayas, or it is helpful in traveling in the northeastern states where railways are not there. So, undulating, dissecting surfaces, it is useful. Economical, as few passengers and less volume of goods can be transported. Door-to-door service is possible. So, it helps us to reduce the cost of loading and unloading. It acts as a link between other means of transport. Okay. So, in this topic, we have discussed about advantages of transportation system or how transportation system helped us to make the world into a global village, and what are the different types of transportation system, what are the advantages of road transportation system. We have discussed that today. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Read the textbook, and proper reading is very essential. We will interact in the interactive session to clear your doubts. I will send the notes through the Google Classroom. By the time, take care, be safe at home. I hope started preparation for the projects. Okay, so next time I will be with you with a new topic from the chapter. Till then, thank you all for your patient listening. Thank you.